Evening guys, Dan from Dan's Tool Room here. Right, so at the moment I am furloughed from work with the sad coronavirus that's going around all at the moment. I'm at home, possibly till the end of May, so I'm looking for things to do with myself, be keeping myself busy. My wife's given me lots and lots of different tasks I can be doing, and unfortunately I have filled up my garage, which is the tool room, with junk. So now I'm in my lounge, so we're going to have the tool lounge. Now, today I want to just talk about storage solutions. I have made modifications to my bag. Now, the issue I was having with it was that the loops around the side for keeping the tools in, it had enough loops for things, but things like there wasn't like enough space between the loops to like put a screwdriver in, so they were getting kind of like all bunched up together, like these were all doubling up on each other and it was getting squashed, and you know the cutters at the side were like opening up because they didn't have enough room and they were getting squashed, and I was just a little bit worried they were going to get damaged. So what I've tried to do is make a little solution. So if I just remove my meters here and show you, then I can show you my little solution here. Check these out. Yeah, so everything I've got in these pots here now is removed from on the side, so it gives me a fair bit more room and things don't fall over. The other thing was, when everything was on the side, I just had my meters here, they just kept falling over all the time, and because they weren't held together, like the cables just went everywhere and things, which is really annoying. But never underestimate how useful a Pringle pot can be. Check that out. Got that, and I've got that, and they just sit nicely in my bag like that. Stand up great. I mean, you could use, I guess, a cat food tin or something like that, but you know, you'd kind of have to ream around the edges then, because you know that obviously they're going to be sharp on their cat food tins, so you'd have to ream around the edges to get it nice. It's a bit of a faff, and they're that little bit heavier as well, so just make your tool bag that heavy. Obviously I wouldn't recommend a jam jar, but check this out here. I fitted all that in there. And it just gives that little bit of extra room in here just for the tools to be able to have a little bit more space. You can use them a bit more. You know, you can see on there, you know, there are empty slots. Excuse the mess in the bottom of my tool bag. There are empty slots now, but it just manages to space out your kit a bit. And I've saved that little, I've ordered a Nip-X knife, so I've just saved that little space there for that. But then, so I've got all my bits here for my interchangeable screwdrivers, these wheel ones here. So they all go nicely into there, so I can fit all them in there, and then I can put my screwdrivers in there as well. So I can put these two in there. Probably pushing my luck a bit on how much I can fit in there, but yeah, that goes in there as well. My multi-bit screwdriver, my little one there, goes in there, and then you got that one that goes in the top as well. So yeah, I'm really quite pleased with that. So in there, and then that can fit neatly in there. Oh, I should say, I've put some insulation tape around them. So it looks less like a Pringles jar, even though you can see blatantly Pringles written through there. I might have to do a bit of a double layer there. But it also just makes them a little bit thicker, doesn't it? So it just adds a little bit of strength to them. Also, just to show you, if you want to do the edging around there, you've got like this sort of silver stuff inside the Pringles box. So if you want to wrap the edges on there, as I've just found out, you can't do it because your insulation shape doesn't stick to a Pringles box. I mean, you could use like elephant tape or gaffer tape or something a bit better, but so yeah, that fits in there. It doesn't add any real weight to it. And then in here I can fit my strippers there, fit me little Klein voltage stick in there, fit my little CK scissors in there. Now this was great because this little dumpy, it's got these bits of it. Remember I was moaning about it, the two little bits. There's like literally never any way to keep them. So this now just chucked in there. Then my little sort of, I forgot what it's called. They're my little tool. It's my little tool here, okay. You know, used for you know, redoing screws and stuff. The actual, why can't I think of the name for it? Well, write it in the comments. What is this tool called? any other day of the year, I could tell you what it is, but now I have just got a complete mind blank and I cannot think what on earth it is called. So there we are, but that fits in there as well. But there's little tools like that sometimes get kind of lost in your bag, isn't there? And you know, they just get chucked in pockets and things like that, and they just kind of get lost. This one was just like, it didn't really have any room. As you can see, it's quite full there where my actual cutters are all kept, so it didn't really have any room for this one. So you can just go in there, and then that sits neatly in there like that. And then I've got just enough room then to squeeze my meters in there, and they don't fall about, which is great. Everything has its place, and I can reach everything. Everything's cool. You know, I can easily access everything now. That nothing pulls everything else out. So yeah, tell me what you think, guys. Ridiculous idea. Now, those of you Vito Pro packs and you know things like that, I actually got the idea from the MCOT, because the MCOT Vito, it's got like an open area in there, and it's got like a little square plastic tub with lids on, two of them you can keep it on. So I kind of had the idea from there. I'm sure the Vito Pro Packs tubs are built slightly better than my Pringle tubs, if I'm honest. But yeah, but this is what you need. A set of these if you haven't got these. Let me know what you think. Is it a stupid idea? You know, is it ridiculous? What do you think? Are you going to make your own Pringle tubs? Can you think of something better to make them out of than Pringle tubs? And, you know, guys, please send me your videos, post your videos of you guys doing it, or, you know, pictures of you guys, what you've done to make them look cool. And, yeah, thanks for tuning in again. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.